Hi guys, hi everyone. Hi everyone, hi RJ. Hello, can you see me and hear me clearly? Hi. Can you guys hear me clearly? Alright, okay, nice to see you. Okay, shall we just wait for 1 minute? I think I will start the session. Okay, so today you already can see on the screen, we will talk about MACD strategies. Okay, maybe I share with you, and at the end of the webinars, we're gonna look at maybe goal later for the setup. Okay, and you also can request if you have specific instrument you want me to have a look for you or look for the key level, just let me know. All right. Okay. Hi guys, hi everyone, nice to see you. So we still have about, I think, 1 month or 1.5 months toward the end of 2025. Okay, so how is your trading so far, guys? How have you guys been trading in the year 2025? You can share with me as well. Okay, any strategies that you have learned from me, and then you make it your own trading system, you also can let me know as well. Okay, so shall we just begin our session again? Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. So in this session, we are going to break down on one of the most popular momentum indicator out there, which is MACD, right? And most importantly, how to actually use it in real trading. Okay, and so just before we start, a quick reminder. Let me see how many people are joining. Why I can't see anything here? Okay, so a quick reminder, okay, as usual. All right, so wow, okay, I just say you have a really fantastic year. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, I hope 2025 is a good year for everyone. In 2026 gonna be the better one, the better year for us as well. Okay, so quick reminder before we start the webinar. So this section is for educational only, not investment advice. All right, so I will explain the concept and show the example. It is your job to test and adapt them to your own plan and your risk tolerance, right? And you already can see over here that risk warning. Okay, so we already know that trading forex and CFD, right, carries significant risk, and it may not suitable for all investors. So over here they write that, so please ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and seek independent advice if necessary. Okay, so about myself, okay, my name is Peggy. I'm an investment analyst and a prop trader at Everest Frozen Group. So for the IC market webinar, right, we have like actually 3 days per week, and we do the pre-market analysis on every Monday. That would be start at 5 a.m. Singapore time. Okay, and on Monday gonna be my colleague, her name is Crescenda. She will bring you guys out of a live stream section, so you can request or you can ask her for her opinion or ask her for the key level. Okay, and Tuesdays are gonna be like education session. So please come enjoy and we learn together. Okay, so what is, okay, so this is the agenda for today, so I forgot to cover the agenda. So what is a MACD or MACD, how we're going to use the MACD, and what is strategy when you are using MACD to trade, and we're going to combine MACD with maybe your own strategy or my strategy. I'm going to share with you guys as well. Okay, so start out with what is MACD. Okay, so we already know that MACD stands for moving average convergence divergence, right? Is the momentum indicator. Okay, it's built from where moving average. Okay, so it designed to show when the momentum is strengthening, weakening, or changing direction. So there are going to be the three components in MACD, which you see here. They're going to have the MACD line. Okay, they're going to have like equal to 12 EMA, period EMA minus, okay, what is it, the minus here, shoop. Okay, so minus 26 period EMA, so you're gonna get the MACD line. Okay, so they will say the okay, and the second one, the signal line, so you're gonna get the signal line is a 9 period EMA of MACD line. Okay, for the signal line, they will say that this is smooth out the MACD, giving you a reference line, so you can see the crossover between the MACD and its own average. Okay, and histogram. So the histogram, you will see that is a visual represent of the difference between MACD and the signal line. Okay, and also is a histogram. They have a two, like whenever you see the histogram is growing, it will show the momentum is increasing in that direction. Okay, when it sink, momentum is slowing. We're gonna look at the MACD later. Okay, then how does, I don't know, this is wrong one, this is not the slide I'm looking for. This for scalping. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so they will say that in interpreting the MACD, so how we're gonna use MACD is that, okay, for the bullish signal, okay, whenever you see the bullish signal, okay, bullish signal is a MACD close above the signal line. Okay, also they will say that MACD closes above the zero line, histogram turn positive. Okay, bullish divergence, you will see that as well. But again, I just told you I'm personally don't trade with the MACD using the divergence. Okay, I'm using the MACD just to look for the momentum. Okay, we're gonna look at the trading view later. For the bearish signal, you just wait for the MACD closer below the signal line, and then you see the MACD closer below zero line, histogram turn negative. Okay, and you also can find the bearish divergence when price make high, MACD make lower high. Okay, so what does that mean? Let me pull out the chart here. Wow, anybody buy here, guys? Price here rising, I did not. Okay, it's about 400, almost 450 pips for gold rising. Okay, let me pull out the MACD, MACD over here. Okay, look, right, they will say that whenever which one is a MACD line? MACD line cross above, so MACD line is which one, guys? What color? What color is a MACD line? MACD is the blue color. Okay, so MACD is the blue color. The signal is a yellow. It's a yellow. Okay, I look at the yellow. Some of you guys say orange. I was look like orange. Okay, it's orange. Okay, whenever you see, okay, just for example, okay, whenever you see the MACD line, which is the blue one, cross above the signal, which is the orange color, is signaling is the bullish. And also the histogram is turning green, which is the positive. all right? So you can buy at this crossover, which is at this candle. Okay, so whenever you see the MACD close below here, you see that it's close below the signal line, and the histogram also turning to be the negative, and below, okay, these are below zero line here, then you can sell. Okay, and of course it's not so easy that the MACD close above or close below, you buy and you sell. Okay, this is strategy. Okay, after that we're going to combine with maybe other indicator, or maybe like the key level later. Okay, this is how it look like. Okay, so that's it for the MACD. The next one, okay, so here, right, we're gonna look like that. I think just now I forgot to. These are zero line here, MACD histogram, signal line, and a MACD line. So usually if I trade, okay, I'm gonna look on a higher time frame, okay, for MACD, but I'm not gonna wait for the crossover, because you should know that whenever you wait for the crossover, the MACD is gonna give you is considered MACD is the not leading indicator, what is called it, lagging indicator. I forgot the word, sorry. I consider MACD is a lagging indicator, so meaning that whenever you wait for the crossover, you might miss the good entry. So I personally use MACD to look for like momentum. For example, if you're gonna go on a higher time frame, right, on a higher time frame, whenever we see the MACD like above the zero line, right, with the strong histogram like turning positive or green, then I know that the momentum is still where bullish, right here. Or if you're gonna use MACD for the crossover, like over here, crossover here, which is this, somewhere at this one. Okay, are we confident to sell, like to sell here? Yes, maybe you can pull out one more indicator to confirm whether it's gonna give you the fake like signal or not. But one thing we can see that this already did ATH or all-time high, for example, right here, right? And my favorite indicator, which is the RSI, I use the SI to look for the overbought and oversold, and then you can see this already overbought. Okay, but the overbought seen somewhere here, but the crossover slightly give you like somewhere around here, price rising to make a double top somewhere around here and then falling. But you look at the histogram from here, right, it turned out negative. From here it's still bullish. This one maybe it's a pullback. From here it's already falling below the zero line here, right? You see that? And then even though they land a pullback to make a double top, but the histogram, it show you the momentum is that, hey guys, I'm changing the momentum from where bullish to bearish. Okay, so here of course it's gonna work. I did say that it's worked well. I mean, it's worked quite well on a higher time frame. Okay, so recommended you guys to use like H1 and H4 and above. Okay, but I did not try on like M15, because for the M15 I'm not going to like use like MACD to give me the signal like crossover. Okay, maybe for scalping we use another like indicator or other strategies. Okay, but look at the momentum. Okay, for the momentum I'm using MACD. Okay, from over here, right, even though price falling, close, after that it kind of bouncing up here, right, from here, and then pull back to make another ATH, or like cannot close above to win back to make like double top here. But of course momentum, you will see that it's changing momentum already. Okay, so you might need to hold. If you were to tell me, okay, where gonna put my stop loss, just put your stop loss just slightly above or few pip above the ATH or your all-time high, because here, right, and whenever price falling is, if price reverse at the key level, they're gonna give you the price action that is reversal candle, which is you're gonna see here, right? And then you also can see that the MACD cloth momentum is chip from bullish to bearish, fall below the zero line, and then you can sell. Okay, or you can use other indicator or RSI to give you the better confirm that okay, price gonna fall from here. Okay, and what about the bullish? Oh, here you can see that this one at this level, right, price is close above, not price close above, MACD, which is the blue line here, close above the signal, which is the orange color line here, close above. Okay, you will see that whenever they close above, you look at the histogram, right? The histogram has changed. Okay, right, from the bearish to the bullish, turning the positive, which is the green color here. Even though here price was sideways, right, it was somewhere here like close and falling, as long as it's not go below this level. So you can put a stop loss just slightly below the wick, and then you hold, and then it was sideways, right? You can see that it was sideways ranging, right? After that, you can see momentum change, chip maybe slightly fall here, and after that it break out of the box, break out of the range here with the you can see imbalance candle here, right? You can see that when you pull here, break, create the FVG or fair break gap, price falling on November 14, and you can see the rejection. Okay, and the momentum changing now. Since here you can sell, right? And we know that somewhere around this level there's a resistance one, that somehow is a FVG fair break gap. This is your resistance level, closing with bearish end gap. This is just closing, I mean the signal, the MACD line close below the signal line. When not, this one is closing with the bearish end gap, price pull back at this level, and then you see the MACD close below. But what I noticed, right, you will see the momentum before the signal or before MACD line cross below or cross above the signal line, right? You will see that from here it's been bullish for a few days, and after that price is at the key level. Okay, you will see that it shifting from bullish to the bearish, which is the histogram is fall below the zero line here, which is somewhere starting to fall somewhere around here, and then the MACD close below, and the RSI is start to falling from the above 70 and then falling right now. And then you ask me, oh, what do you see in H4? H4 at this level, this is our demand zones or your buy zones, right? Bullish OB or your demand here. Price is falling, which is the RSI is almost hit 30, and the RSI the MACD haven't closed, right? So if you want to wait for the MACD close above, it might be somewhere around that level already in H4. What if we go to the lower time frame? What do you see in the lower time frame, guys? One thing, I think that I buy in here already because I saw the divergence. Okay, now the MACD in M15, you will see that it closed. It's a closest somewhere around here, which is price closing the bullish engulfing, right, at this level. Okay, you will get here and it's turning green. To me, I was see that okay, I see price like falling. I was like, okay, if price can make a pullback somewhere around here, but it's not pullback in the lower time frame. I was see that okay, if pullback somewhere around here, I'm gonna buy, right? But price is not, price have broken somewhere here and pull back at this level and continue to rise. So if you were to ask me if price falling somewhere around here, would I buy? Yeah, my buy zone is gonna be somewhere around here. I'm still waiting. I'm not gonna buy at this level, but there might be someone more way to buy at this level as well. Two zone to buy from 40.20 to 40.23, or the next one that will be 40.10 to 40.15, something like that. Meaning if I'm look right now, pull back here and bounce, or pull back here or bounce. Stop loss to be below swing low or below 4,000. So this up to you, but this is my setup. I'm waiting when price bounce from here. Okay, I did enter here for the buy, and then I just aim for like this swing, the first CP, and then I was waiting for price to pull back. So I think it's my pullback. If you go on the higher time frame, look, okay, look for what do you look for? H1 candle closing with really strong bullish move in like imbalance here. Now in the lower time frame, right, we wait for price to pull back and then we can buy. But of course today we're gonna sell. Look for the sell entry. It's just that you cannot sell at the support level. If you want to sell, we're gonna wait for price to pull, or at least somewhere around this zone to sell in H4 time frame. That will be around this level for our sell entry. Okay, right? Anybody agree? Leo Go 444 say that what? My money chain 3-step end. What do you mean? 3-step end. What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand. Or you make like a profit, or you triple your account, or what? Are you still here? I just saw your message. Okay, so you can see that okay, price have really strong bullish move right now because that come from the key level. OB, we just said the bullish OB right there. So what we're gonna do, right, we're gonna sell at somewhere around this level, somewhere around that zones. Okay, oh, I just now already mentioned zero line cross, right? Above zero is a bullish momentum, below the zero that will be bearish momentum, and the divergence price and MACD move opposite direction. Okay, it's work the same for like the RSI. Okay guys, okay, the signal, did I do already? Yeah, it's quite okay, it's quite straightforward. Okay, for the signal I already show you guys bullish and the bearish one. They will say that the bullish crossover when MACD cross above the signal, it's a momentum shifting from to the upside. For the sell signal, MACD cross below, which is blue line cross below the orange line or yellow line. Okay, it indicates a momentum shifting to the downside or bearish. Okay, this is divergence in trading. So if you want to use MACD to trade divergence or to find the divergence, for the MACD bullish divergence, they will say that price make a lower low but MACD make the higher low. It shows the potential upward reversal. Okay, so they will see that selling pressure is weakening despite lower prices. For the bearish divergence, price make higher high but MACD makes lower high. Potential downward reversal. Buying pressure is weakening despite higher prices. What does that mean? Okay, if we're gonna find the divergence here, we're gonna find the divergence here. I'm gonna go for to the lower time frame, right? Okay, on the M5 or 5-minute candle. Okay, one is that I spot the divergence, price make a lower low, I make the higher low. What's the MACD? Do you see the MACD give you the divergence? No, right? Here, don't give me the divergence. Bullish, MACD make higher low, but I don't see the higher low here, or they're talking about this, right? So okay, so to me, I personally think that MACD is very hard for me, okay, to spot the divergence. If I compare if I compare to the RSI, you can see the RSI give me really like clear divergence here. For the MACD, somehow it's really hard for me to spot the divergence. So if you want, it's up to you, okay, but I think the easy one is still RSI, okay. Okay, now they will say that histogram trading strategy. So if you want to use the histogram, okay, you will see that whenever you see the increasing or you see the growing the positive histogram, we know that they really strong bearish bullish momentum. If price or histogram fall below the zero line, you will see that increasing bearish momentum. It's sinking, it's either like momentum is weakening, potential reversal. Shall we look at that together? Here, or maybe here. I will go to higher time frame. Okay. Okay. Wow. If you buy from here, this is gonna be a TP for buy gold. At least what 6,000 point or 600 pip. Okay, maybe right here. You see that if you're gonna see like this really strong like positive histogram here, right, and above zero line, you will know that before, or you see like it's sinking or like fading here, they're changing momentum from bearish to bullish, and then you can see the histogram is getting like, you know, bigger. Okay, that we know that this is a momentum, buying momentum in the market, or bull already control the market right here. Then after that, you see whenever price is rising and starting to fade, like the color is fading here. Okay, somehow you will look at the chart, or the price is approaching the key level already, and then we can start to observe at these zones. Okay, and then you can see that the momentum is kind of like getting like smaller up to here when price closing with bearish and gap, and the momentum shift from positive to the negative and then stay below the zero line here. Then you can sell. You can sell since bearish and gap. You sell this one, or you wait for price to pull back to the OB, and then you sell at this level, these zones. Closing with if with the OB bearish and gap, create the OB, bearish OB here, you will try to pull back to the box, and then you sell. Okay, then you see that the momentum is very strong whenever it's shifting already, and then you look at the histogram here. Right now, the momentum is still bearish. Okay, so that's why we're gonna look for the sell entry. What about the D1? You look in D1 time frame, it's heavily strong bullish here. You see that thin here, right? It's still strong, and after that is where it's shifting from bearish to bullish with closing your price action, which is bearish engulfing candle, create your bearish OB, which is here. You see that, right? I'm gonna move. Yeah, correct. And then you see that is the histogram is stay below zero line here. Okay, even though this is slightly like go back and still cannot price cannot go back to the all-time high here. Okay, and now showing you the momentum is shifting back to bearish again. That's why today we're gonna look for the sell entry. It's just that price is at the H4 OB. Okay, you have to wait for price to pull back, then you sell. That's the safer one. It doesn't mean when you see price rising, then you just have a FOMO, fear of missing out. You just jump in middle of nowhere and then you buy. Okay, if you buy now, somehow the high chance price might pull back in the lower time frame. okay, and then you might get floating loss, so you need to wait. But that doesn't mean like, okay, if you wait to sell here, doesn't mean like you have to buy up, because sometimes the market is not so nice to you. Like yesterday I was waiting to sell somewhere at this level, like somewhere around here, like the FVG, fair value gap plus Fibonacci level, okay, but price did not even like, you know, go to my level, and after that it's just falling to the yeah, from here, right? It just keep falling, break out of the bearish triangle, go all the way to bearish OB in H4. Then I only get one entry yesterday because I would buy as pullback. Like yesterday, somewhere around here, I buy, I get about 100 pips, then I close. Because one, I need to close because it's not the plan. My plan was yesterday look for the sell entry, but price did not go to these zones yesterday. Okay, and then today I'm wait. Okay, if price did not go up to the zone, I'm okay. Okay, because the thing is, you need to know how to protect your capital. Okay, not how much you want from the market, is how long you can protect your capital. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. Okay, the next one. Okay, continue. Okay, now we're gonna combine MACD with, okay, gold is going to reverse somewhere around this zone. Okay, you asking me, I'm gonna reply in English. Okay, you say that this, okay, somebody asked me, it is gold going to reverse at this level? You mean this one? I mean here, you mean here? Do you mean here? Okay, on the higher time frame. Okay, by the way, today I'm look for the sale, I'm look for the short, which is my zone in this level. Okay, I share with you for my goal maybe later, but this is just the like the bounce zones, the demand. From here, if you're gonna trade with demand and supply, or OB, bearish OB or bullish OB, from here you're gonna see somehow the next OB that I can find, which is this level, meaning that if you were to buy from here, this is gonna be your take profit, and somewhere this zone is gonna be someone who look for the sell entry. Okay, I'm finishing the slide very soon. Okay, my view for gold for the swing is gonna be somewhere around this level, somewhere around this. I'm gonna explain later, stay tuned. Okay, you use MACD for the eyesight to confirm the momentum with O1 also condition. You can use MACD with support and resistance. So whenever you see the MACD about the crossover, and then you reference with your ED key level support or resistance, which is over here, right? On a higher time frame, which is H4, you see here MACD close below, about to close signal, and then you also can see that, okay, price has already at the ATH all-time high. Somehow in the lower time frame you might see the confirmation, then you can sell somewhere around these zones, like here, right? This close below, and then you can see the histogram is already turning negative, which is below the zero line, and then you can sell somewhere around here. I will go to the lower time frame, right? Here in the lower time frame, the swing high somewhere around here, right? If you're going to sell, sometimes you have to confident. I know that if you want to sell here, you will say that, what if I sell here, price is, you know, keep like break above the all-time high and make a ATH. Again, if you sell here, it's quite low risk for you, because you're gonna have very tight stop loss, which is just slightly above the ATH, right? And if we're gonna use the MACD or other indicator to confirm the momentum, the momentum you're gonna see that is already, you see here. Okay, whenever you look for the MACD, I'm gonna look for the momentum only. You will see that this is the bullish momentum at the ATH here. Okay, you see that if you look in H4, you shouldn't sell at all here, right? Until you will see somehow the MACD in the H4 starting to like go below the zero line here, then you can sell with the all-time high. That's gonna be the pullback, and then you sell. Okay. Okay, Peter Pan say that in H4, if price both, if H4, okay, in H4, so I'm gonna translate for you guys, right? He said that if price bounce from this level, okay, go cannot make the lower low, then collection. Okay, right now, okay, talking about gold a little bit before I continue. It haven't finished the collection, okay, to me. Right now, what I can see, gold is making the ABC. They are making A, B, C is going to be somewhere around here. Then, how we know that C is going to be somewhere around here? Then you're going to use Fibonacci. So my level, that would be between 50 to 60%. So this is going to be the zones for the C. Before, if you going to talk about the elliott wave, right, you'll see the collection before they make the ATH. So here in the lower time frame, you're gonna see like slowly like the pullback, but it's not. It's just slowly pullback, but I'm gonna look for the sell. Like over here, this gonna be like A, B, C, gonna be the zigzag. You can see that B is somehow retraced slightly above 61.8%, not even like 78.6%. So then I'm gonna make this one at the ABC, A, B, and then see somewhere around here, and then we can combine with the Fibonacci extension between 20 and like, why I put like so exact 127 or 161.8 between this zone. Okay, so now I'm still waiting for price to fall here. I mean for the long term. Oof. Triangle ตรงไหน triangle. I think we're going to have like FOMC coming up. I think it is tonight or tomorrow. Yep, somehow. Okay, if you say that gold cannot make a new low, which is here. This is the low they cannot make, right? They also cannot make a new high here. So basically, what we are doing right now, gold, this is our we are trading in this range. Okay, now gold is pull back. We're gonna make right zigzag. Okay, I'm still keep this in my views, and now we're gonna see how later, because sometimes the market might change, the market condition might change. We also have the also I barely buy and sell today. I'm gonna go back to the slide very soon, because there is bearish triangle here somewhere here, right? This is bearish triangle. So you see that, then price break. If I want to just use the like the pole, that would be from like this and target the breakout. Yeah, somewhere around the low here. Okay, it does make sense now. Breakout. now we have to wait for the sell entry. I'm still look for the sell entry. Okay, but now I already spot the bearish flag or bearish triangle here. This is gonna be the low, exact somewhere is close to somewhere around here. Okay, we will see, okay, and how it's go later. Okay, you can use MACD plus our volume validate signal with volume confirmation, or you can use MACD with the trend line, identify trend direction and potential breakouts, or the last one you can use MACD with or combine with moving averages at long-term MA for trend context. Okay, like this, not this, I was conduct the webinars on the trailing stop loss. If you want to use, I think the EMA 20 or EMA 50, you can use that. Let me try or put. This should be, this is the EMA 20. Yeah, let's say you keep buying gold, for example, you're gonna close whenever the price close below the EMA 20. This is gonna be your exit, your buy position, right? Meaning that, let's say you keep like telling stop loss, you keep holding buy. This is the EMA here acting as the dynamic support level. You buy, you telling stop loss up to here. Whenever you see price closing, like the body close below the EMA 20, then you exit your buy position, and after that you can sell, right? If you want to use this, is one of the EMA I recommended, but of course you need to test out yourself and then find whether this EMA 20 is like suitable for which time frame. Okay, but I'm not 100% rely on the EMA or other indicator. Basically look at market structure plus price action. Okay, any question, guys? Where am I right now? Combine then. Okay, so this is already my last slide. Okay, oh, MACD plus price action. Okay, MACD plus price action, I would tell me, I will give this one 100% because price action never lie. Okay, price action never lie to me, so that's why I say I can rely on my PA or price action. So if you want to use, I recommend you MACD plus price action. Not say 100%. We cannot say anything in the forex like 100%. I would say 99%. 1% I just left for, okay, right, just put 99%, so you can try. All right, guys. Okay, this is gonna be my last slide. Any question before we gonna look at gold later? Okay, any question? I'm gonna pull out the MACD since we already do the MACD. I'm gonna pull out the MACD. I'm gonna pull out my favorite indicator, which is the RSI. Okay, boom. Oh, I like to use killing zone tickets, which is the I'm gonna use this on your lower time frame to look for the section. Okay, let me look for the section first. What happening here? Asia. Okay, you see that, right? The New York was selling, Asia selling, and London is selling off as well. So today we're gonna look for the sell entry. Okay, based on the bearish strong selling. Okay, let me remove everything and then we're gonna do the analysis again. I'm gonna do BTC later if I have time. One of the things we know that, okay, price already make a lower high here. Of course, did I explain here before? No. I'm gonna look on a higher time frame first. Okay, based on monthly time frame, last month, which is the month of October, you will see that the body is somehow give me like price action, or the body is closed less than 50% of the high and the low price, right? And this month is the third week of November. I think we might see the rejection, but because we have the news coming up, which is FOMC. When was that? When is that? Is it today or tomorrow? Let me pull out the, I know that today there's no news. Wait, unemployment claim, we have that already. Oh, that is, wait, hang on, let me change to my time zones. Oh, we have an 410. Oh, no wonder. So meaning dollar is rising. Yeah, meaning dollar is rising at 4:30. Yeah, that 4 o'clock. No wonder dollar is rising, gold is falling. Okay, because okay, I'm gonna show you about my time zone. Okay, my time zone right now, I think you can see it's at 5:40, and the today unemployment claim out at 4:10. It is a number, I would say that is, but we don't have a forecast, we have a previous one. What is the actual less than forecast is good for currency. We don't know the forecast. Okay, but the number is out. I look at the dollar here, you can see the time zone is at 4 p.m. my time zone. Okay, I am based in Singapore. You see that dollar is bounced out, and then gold is falling at 4. Is this? We'll go to the lower time frame. Gold also rising though, falling, also bouncing. Okay, don't base on the new, based on technical, go bounce out because of the demand zone. Okay, but we're gonna have the FOMC on at the November 20. Okay, my time zone is gonna be on November 20 at 3 a.m. but if based on the UTC, it's gonna be on Wednesday. Okay, let me go back to the UTC. It's a GMT plus 0. Where is it? Where my UTC? Okay, here. Okay. Oh, morning. So UTC is morning. Okay. We're gonna have one okay, for the FOMC, that's gonna be like 7 p.m. on November 19. But my time zone is gonna be like early on November 20, which is 3 a.m. Okay, so anything is possible. Okay. Now go back. Gmail address for trading building chat. Do? Huh? What do you mean? You're asking for my Gmail address for trading building chat. No. Is this the one you're asking for? Okay, shall we just look on, okay, go back on the monthly again. Okay, for the monthly. Okay, this, wait. Title. Oh, okay. I'm gonna use the IC market candle. Okay, look on monthly time frame. Like I just say that we may see closing with price action. You're gonna see the pullback. Okay, and I move back in the year of 24. You will see that November and December, you see that the pullback here, right? So I was just thinking that, okay, because gold was bullish for so long, alright, for so long, whoever the investor, whoever buy gold, and it's almost year end, they might just sell off to make the profit and to close the P&L of the company. That I was just thinking like that, right? And then yeah, it's time for them. It's the same like BTC, but the BTC I shared with you guys long time ago that BTC is gonna fall because I support the divergence in weekly and monthly time frame, and easily falling. Okay, and back to the 2024 3 here, October, November. Okay, November, December, somehow it was sideways before. This is the resistance level, correct? This was the high. Yes, for gold never ever go above 2000, correct? And you see that in December, November 23rd, still below 2000, let's just say 2050, and December slightly pull above and then still close below, and January somehow falling here, and after that March onward, you see that no weak, push the price up in March 24th, and then you can see this fly high. Okay, so I think we're gonna see the pullback here, and then maybe in January or maybe January or February, gold might be expensive again, but it's time for them to make the collection or pullback. Okay, continue to the weekly. Last week still, okay, based on the technical, price still cannot close. Zoom, right? The body, the here, it's not even touching the body of the candle, which is 42.54 with very long rejection, and you see that have very small wick here, meaning that the selling pressure here push the price is still closing less than 50% of the entire price high and low. I do say that's still bearish. Okay, D1 time frame, like price has created the OB here. Okay, and this is the supply zone, right? And you see price rising to the zone, and then you see the rejection. Go to H4, right? Double top. Whoever trade with smart money or who trade with here, and then who trade with support and resistance, you're gonna get stop out, because we're gonna sell at the neckline, which is pull back here. Then you can get like stop hunt. First resistance, you will get stop hunt. Where is here? Stop hunt is here, and price go to this. Actually, this is FVG here, fair value gap within the FVG, right? So if you sell at the resistance, you will get stop out. Price push and clear liquidity here before falling. Never mind. Let's say if you sell at the resistance and then you get stop out, but you can wait. You will see that price closing you with your bearish engulfing candle here in H4. You wait for the pullback. Price pull back, then you're gonna sell somewhere around here. If we go to even like lower time frame, right? In a lower time frame, M5 within the zone. The M5, you will see the divergence. Okay, let's look at the my MACD. Where is MACD? Okay. Here first I saw the divergence here, right? MACD, I can't see the divergence here though. MACD, you don't see the divergence. Okay, see the divergence here, M15. We go to the M15. What happening? Okay, let me go to the M15. That was here. Okay, in M15 you'll see very clearly, right? You see that price make the divergence. Also they have clear out your liquidity here, right? And then your price closing with price action, then you can sell, right? You can see you can sell and confirm if, okay, I saw spot the divergence here with the RSI. If you're talking about the crossover, it's crossover since here. even though, okay, even though what I observe, like it's close here, right, which is here, correct? It's close here, price falling, and after that it's reversed, right, to clear the liquidity. And even though it bounced here, but the momentum is changing already. You see that the histogram is already go below the zero line, right? It's showing you the negative here, meaning that let's say you were to sell here, and you will see that you should like confident you're trading. One is that we have how many confirmation? I have at least two. One is that price within the FVG or fabric gap. Okay. Second, I spot the divergence in M15. Okay. And no, let's say we don't see that. We only see here. We only see here. Let's say I only see this one. Okay, because we cannot see what is happening, right? Let's just say we see here. Okay. One, the thing you should already start to observe or to notice that price at the AVG, is it they're going to make it equal high? Unlikely. Why? RSI is starting to make the lower high. One thing is that to complete the divergence, price need to make the higher high. Okay, so you just wait and be patient. One, let price go back up to make the higher high first, because the RSI is already starting to show the divergence. One. Second one, which is it seems like the histogram here. Okay, but the key point is that price have to be at the key level, which is right now you see that price is at the where our FVG in higher time frame, which is head 4. Okay, it's also approaching the OB in D1. Okay, now we go to the M15 because we want to get really precise entry and be really tight stop loss. One is, okay, this is a mega equal high. I see the equal high, but the RSI showing the divergence. To complete, you need to wait for price to make the higher high. And the second one is that the histogram is getting like smaller, okay, smaller, and the MACD line, which is the blue one, is about to close. It's about to close, okay, the signal. Then you can sell. So the thing is that now we have to wait for price to make the high. So you just have to, you do nothing, you wait. Okay, you wait until you see the price go all the way to make a high. This is the falling, right? Falling. We don't sell yet, right? Some might sell already, and then some of you guys might already sell here, right? Sell, nothing wrong. Price falling more, almost like 200 pip, and then some of you guys may buy at this like pullback resistance in the lower time frame. This is gonna be your BOS, right? Break of structure here. Okay, and continue. Oh, stop here. Lovely. You see your divergence where? Here to here, right? You see this could be extended divergence, whatever you can say. And then you see the histogram here is already go below, indicate that, hey guys, I'm going to like reverse, or the momentum chipping already, and really powerful your PA or price action here. And then you hold. Okay, and then you sell on a higher time frame. You go on a higher time frame, maybe H1, okay, show you the divergence as well. Yeah, price make a lower low, price make the higher high. Okay, and then you hold to where 40p at this if they can break, right? But we already know price had break below, and then this another one is going to be here, and then you can do the tailing stop loss lah if you want to hold. Okay, let's do the trade setup. Before I end the webinar, I remove everything again. Okay, on a higher time frame, let's just look here. Okay, if you want to look for key level, that would be the big chain of character BOS here, price cannot go the low, that's a BOS. This would be your chain of character here, right? Whenever price break, and then after that they make the BOS here, okay, and then this is the high, okay, and then they break, they make a chain of character here, and then this is going to be the BOS, another BOS here, okay, the low was here, okay. Now we're gonna look for the sell entry. I'm gonna look for the sell entry one. I make a lower high, okay, and right now you'll see like collection A, B, and C somewhere around here. So for H4, I forecast the zones. Okay, for the C leg, that will be around this level. Within this level, I will show you guys like we have what we have. We have the Fibonacci extension, right? So if price broke below this low, then you can use the Fibonacci extension somewhere around this level. You see that around this zone. Within we have an extension 127. What if you want to use the projection? I'm going to use the projection as well. That will be how many percent? Between 78.6 and 100% projection, which is 100% projection is very close to 61.8% Fibonacci retracement. Somehow, yeah, within the zone, I would just say they are making the collection here. Okay. This one for the long term, but right now what we're gonna do, like I just mentioned, I spot the triangle, belly triangle, somewhere around in the lower time frame, somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. So gonna look. You're gonna just measure the quick one breakout. That will be somewhere is this low, like the distance. So now we just wait for price to pull back. Price was bounced from this bullish OB, okay. Now is rejection. This is not my zone, okay. This is not my zone to sell. I'm gonna use this is my first resistance, and of course my first resistance I need to wait for confirmation because this is my OB plus supply zones. So this is gonna be my sell zones. I know that zone is big. I don't argue with you, I agree. That's why I need to wait for price to go in the zones. In the zone we see confirmation and then we sell. This was the second resistance. Yesterday I was waiting to sell at these zones, like from this to this, which is inside have 50% and 61 price did not go in the zone. So yesterday I only have one buy entry from this like breakout and retest at this candle. 100 pip I close, okay. Then I did not trade today. Today I sell, today I buy here. I closed already. I did not buy when price broke below all the way here. I buy at this candle, I close. That's it. Today I only have one entry. So right now I'm waiting for price to go in the zone somewhere here. If I want to narrow down the zone, which is I saw the like the OB here, that would be like narrow down would be this one, okay. And I was waiting to buy just now whenever I see price close like in the lower time frame, right, rising and close, I would say okay, if falling to this zone I'm gonna buy, but it's not. It go all the way, but you can see the bullish move here, and then it close above here, right, and you see it pull back, you buy, but I did not. I was waiting at this zone, it's not come, it's from here and then rising, so I did not enter buy another almost 100 pip. I was waiting here when I see like this move. Okay, I was waiting for price to kind of pull back here, but it's not. Okay, all right, so this is my plan for gold, guys. Any questions? Oh, support level, let me find the support level. So basically this is my support level though, so I will just highlight the zone from here, and second support I will just refer to this low. Okay, that's it. Okay, all right guys, that should be okay. Peter will say about this time about break zero, okay, brow from here until 0455. You mean here 0455? Okay, somewhere around here. Okay, Peter Pan say price bow from OB here, if cannot pass above 4055, it's gonna reverse and go to this low. Okay, your 455 is almost close to the resistance level. Okay, 4055, that will, the level, why this level? Maybe psychological number 4055. Let's see. Okay, let's see that this level, nothing. Oh, let me look at the D1 candle. D1 opening price was, oh, okay, the safe zone is that, right? For the D1, you see that yesterday opening price was almost my sell entry. Yesterday opening price was 4082. This is gonna be my sell. This was the closing. Yesterday was closing at 40445, the candle. So if you want to sell, I'm gonna sell at the opening candle like yesterday. That's gonna be the zone. So if you're gonna sell here, it's safer for us to sell. For the IC market, if you want to change the leverage, I think you can change yourself, right? Right now, I'm not sure how much they give. I think 1 to 1000 or 1 to 500. You can change yourself, or if not, you can just write in and you say that you want to increase either you want to increase or you want to decrease the leverage. You can. But the IC market, I think I trade with them, I get 1000. Or they offer 1 to 500, but somehow they will give you 1 to 1000. I need to check on my account. I think now they give you 1 to, I know that the standard 1 to 500. You want to increase, is it you want to increase to how many? To how much? Let me check mine. I forgot. I don't even know. I know that last time I trade with 1 to 500. No. Should have forgot. Let me. check for you. Hang on. If I know last time it 1 to 500, then after that I think they give me 1 to 1000. Yep. Let me have a quick look on my email. You hang on. You hang on, okay? There's so many steps to log into my account. Send the close. Okay, you hang on. Why cannot? You're still here. You hang on, okay? This. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I go back to talk to you. I just log in. Where are you guys? ไม่เป็นไรต้องการได้นะ oh okay can because I just log into my account. Okay, I got the I got 1 to 1000. That was quite some time ago, guys. Where my just now I actually closed. Never mind, I log in and show you. This is the I can show. I got 1 to 1000. I know that started off with 1 to 500. I remember. Okay, here. That's what here. Okay, maybe I can show you with the here. Copy. Right, you see here. 1 to 1000. Last time I know that last time I started off with 1 to 500. And if I'm not wrong, in the client portal they will ask me, because there was a few years, it's more than 1 year already. If I'm not wrong, it's more than 1 year. Yeah, so all my C trader as well, my C trader also 1 to 1000. Okay, so I'm using MT5 and C trader. C trader also give me 1 to this is my MT5, you already see that. And my C trader, I'm using the currently SGD, it's 1 to 1000. So I think if you want to increase, you might have to send the email to them. I think nowadays they may not offer anymore. I'm not so sure. Yeah, but it start off with 1 to 500. I got 1 to 1000. Okay, so that should be all for today, guys. Thank you so much. Where is our sell zone? Okay, our sell zone is gonna be here. Okay, our sell zone is here. Peter Pan, he said that what he wrote, okay, in Thai, he said that price bulk from this bullish OB here, it cannot close above, I mean the body close above 1055, it might come back and retest the swing low again, which is at this level. Okay, this my sell zone or sell entry. 4081 is a yesterday opening price. What here? That's gonna be the safe zone for to sell. All right. Okay. ตรงนี้นะโอเคก็อาจจะจบเวฟวันแล้วย่อหากย่อน้อยไม่หลุดโลสวิงของเขาแล้วเวฟ1 which wave 1 this wave I count in the bigger wave to me ABC already is either here okay before end right here I just a quick wave this gonna be 3 this is 4 this is 5 then I'm gonna see the pullback A B C then become 4 this could be 3 then continue to go 5 this is wave 4 3 5 here pullback 3 5 or the bigger is 3 somewhere one wave 1 from which in the smaller time frame okay I'm not expert about elite wave okay I just know how to count I could be wrong okay I could be wrong okay guys that should be all for today we're gonna wait for the sell entry today okay if whoever buy here okay I'm happy for you as well buy if HO closing with bullet and gap that's gonna be really lovely and then we're gonna look for the sell entry somewhere around these zones okay around these zones right this zone is very lovely for you to buy definitely divergence there's a divergence in here extended divergence in here okay and this is a crossover as well with the momentum shifting from bearish to bullish okay all right guys that should be all for today thank you so much for your time to join me I'm gonna see you guys again in next Tuesday all right guys happy trading good luck to everyone and bye for now take care guys bye bye Mr. Peter Pan thank you so much bye guys take care